What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I am here at Hollywood Forever Cemetery, one of LA's most iconic cemeteries. So many celebrities buried here. I'm here actually visiting the grave of the one and only Paul Reubens, aka Pee-wee Herman. Such a beautiful scenery right here. I always like to visit this little area right here. There's a lot of people around here actually. Like, what do we got? Like all the way over there, Anton Yelchin. And I don't think you can see him from here, but I think it's, yeah, he might be right there. It's Johnny Ramone of the Ramones. And we've got Chris Cornell over there too. I know we have Dee Dee Ramone here too. Somewhere over there. I love seeing this right here. Just hope there's no spiders, you know what I mean? Ooh. Who's this? Not familiar with who this is. It's got a huge statue. It's funny, I had no idea who this guy was. Did a little quick research, and he is the founder of a furniture making shop here in Hollywood. It's amazing, like, you could just walk up to one of these headstones and just look up their name, and they were part of something sometime. Hattie McDaniel, although she is not buried underneath this. It's more of a monument. Helena Hutchins. She was accidentally shot and killed by Alec Baldwin on the set of the movie Rust. What's that? Kind of looks like popcorn, a bag of popcorn, but now I want to know. Looks like some kind of snack or cookie. This is pretty amazing. Look at this. We got Mama Irene over here. Her beaded bracelets, sunglasses. Mama Irene over here is actually the mother of Pasquale Rotella, who is the founder of Insomniac Events. They run EDC, Electric Daisy Carnival, Nocturnal Wonderland, Beyond Wonderland. You know, those were my scenes back in the day. Look at, she's got candy. She looks like a raver. I'm not sure the backstory on Irene. Did she go to any of the massive events that her son organized? Let's go check out Anton Yelchin for a second. Pay our respects to Anton. Such a sad story what happened to Anton. Crushed by his own car in his driveway. Love Anton. Also, when Anton first passed away, he had a more traditional headstone. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. It's actually right here. And he was upgraded to this enormous statue of himself, which does justice. Oh yeah, I almost forgot Toto the dog. The dog has a monument right here at Hollywood Forever Cemetery. Look at Mickey Rooney. I'll be back for a video especially dedicated to Mickey Rooney. But let's look at Toto, the dog from The Wizard of Oz, whose name was Terry. Whenever I come to Hollywood Forever, I always spend so much time wandering around looking at famous headstones. I was just here maybe a year or so ago. Where's Chris Cornell? Oh, there he goes. Yeah, Chris Cornell actually got some improvements to his grave as well. I remember it was just his headstone at the time he passed away. I was here not that long after his headstone was placed, and now he's given a somewhat garden here. If you want to check out my video specifically on Chris Cornell, I'll leave that in the description. Let's just take a look, see what the fans leave. Got a lot of stuff right here. Little rocks, flowers, and a Canada Dry. Was he a fan of Canada Dry, you guys? Got some guitar picks as well. Wow. If you do come and visit the celebrities here at Hollywood Forever, remember, please do not feed the animals, even though we all want to. Oh, look at this. It's actually quite cold here today in LA. Not used to this. Used to the scorching temperatures, but since it's winter, the temps are starting to go down a little bit. Tell me that isn't beautiful. Come on. Look at that. I don't know how much of the water you can hear on camera, but if you get close to the water, it gets pretty loud. The splashes and everything. So nice. When I pass, it'd be so cool to be buried into the cemetery. I wonder how much that'll be. Ew. You just stepped in a bunch of mud. Alright, so I know Pee-wee is somewhere around here, but let's see if we can find him without actually looking at the maps or any kind of coordinates. Let's see if we can find him. Spotted Burt Reynolds. His headstone was placed here sometime in like 2021, a couple of years after his death. It's a really nice one. Well done. Gotta come and do a video on Burt soon. Yeah, he passed in 2018. Wow, it's been quite a while. Looks like a very old picture. I wonder who left that. Yeah, Burt Reynolds right here. I haven't been to Burt Reynolds' grave either, and I just stumbled across him without even realizing I was going to. I love the cemetery so much. Alright, that didn't take me too long to find Paul Reubens, famously known as Pee-wee Herman. Wow. Looks like a young Pee-wee right there, or Paul Reubens. Some fans left some photos of, I'm assuming, Halloween time, dressed as mini Pee-wee right there. Got a red bow. Got a red bow tie right here too, on a rock. And what does this say? I know you are, but what am I? Yeah, well, you got another bow over here. Look at that one. Oh, Paul Reubens. Laid to rest right here. From here you can see, let me see, can I see that? Can you see that? Anton Yelchin, you see his statue over there. So in the early 80s, Paul Reubens created the character Pee-wee Herman. The character Pee-wee Herman gained major popularity in the 80s, getting his own show, Pee-wee's Playhouse, and a few movies. Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Big Top Pee-wee, and not so long ago, pretty recent actually, I think it was like 2016 or something like that, Pee-wee's Big Holiday. The character Pee-wee Herman was even featured in Cheech and Chong's next movie. So I discovered Pee-wee when I was about like 9 years old. I was in my garage at that time, just snooping through, just looking through stuff, and I came across some VHS tapes, some really old ones too, for sure from the 80s, and I came across Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and man, I watched that movie at least once every other day. I'm not playing. I fell in love with the movie. I fell in love with the 80s. I also came across Back to the Future 1 and 2 and 3, and Return of the Living Dead, just to name a few. And that's what sparked my interest in 80s and 80s movies and just movies in general. And now, cut to 2024, I'm visiting the graves of those actors and actresses that I was watching back then, and still to this day. Paul Reubens was also in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie. He had some controversy with that movie theater controversy. I'm not gonna say what kind of movie theater, you can do your own research. Everyone has their struggles in life and stuff. That controversy Paul Reubens had, it did ruin his public image for a little bit. It even got the show Pee-wee's Playhouse canceled, but he did eventually return. It all started when Paul was a member of the Groundlings improv group. He created the character Pee-wee, and he debuted the character on the Pee-wee Herman show. It was a live stage show, and he took off. He was really good friends with Phil Hartman, who was also a member of the Groundlings.
Well, good morning. How do you do? Lots of surprises are just waiting for you. On your mark, get ready, get set. Now go, 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 because it's time now for the Pee-wee Herman Show. Hey, right now it's time to see what's in my bag of tricks. Okay, okay.
That was the intro to the Pee-wee Herman show. That show eventually turned into what we know as Pee-wee's Playhouse. Thanks a lot for the memories, Paul. You'd think that Paul would have a much larger headstone, kind of like Burt Reynolds. You know, since he was so iconic. Pee-wee Herman, everybody. Rest in peace, Pee-wee. Such a childlike character, but it was so so iconic. I love Pee-wee movies. Second one, it was alright. Big Top Pee-wee. I mean, I'll watch it, but I wasn't that into it. Pee-wee's Big Adventure, though, classic. And Pee-wee's Big Holiday, a modern day version of Pee-wee. Pee-wee getting into his shenanigans. Priceless. Look at this tree. It's like being held up. Look at the way it's grown out. I'm not sure why they wouldn't just knock it down, cut it off. There's Pee-wee over there. Burt Reynolds. Alright everyone, that's gonna be it for me here. Hollywood Forever Cemetery, the most iconic cemetery in Los Angeles. Hollywood Forever. Visiting the grave of Paul Reubens, aka Pee-wee Herman, the late great Pee-wee Herman. Just wandered around the cemetery for a little bit, looking at the other celebrities here. If there's a specific celebrity here that you want me to visit at Hollywood Forever, leave it down in the comment section. Pee-wee Herman, everybody. Rest in peace. Thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Take care, God bless, and I will see you guys in the next.